So, welcome to our next guest and the TechBBQ 2025 podcast. We have another guest from India, the colleague of our previous guest here as well, who are here to speak with us more about the schemes and how to get in and into the Indian markets and how we can, in a more down to earth, actual hand to fist way, collaborate. And the schemes the government and the organizations you are working with have put in place to assist both Indian companies and European companies moving into India. But before this, will you introduce yourself to our listeners and viewers?
First of all, thank you for inviting me here. And I would like to thank our embassy here in Denmark for making this event possible for us. And without their support, we could not have attended this event. So I am MD Alam Ansari. I am Deputy Director in DPIIT, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. So our department is the nodal department for taking out the startup ecosystem of our country. So we have all kinds of support for startup ecosystem, starting from our regulatory issues, political support, outreach, both domestic and international. And we have funding support also. We have mentorship, we have investor connect, academia connect, and all sorts of solutions for the problems that one startup can face. So first of all, I'd like to tell about the schemes that Government of India offers to the startups.
Yeah.
See, we have 1.85 lakhs startup registered with us. So that's huge. So there are lots of schemes for starting from the seed fund scheme. Under the seed fund scheme, we give a seed fund to the early startups who are just beginning at that early stage, because that is the stage where all the venture capitalists or other investor will not invest, because they are at the ideation stage. They have one idea and they want to build something. So their Government of India is helping them to provide that seed money.
Yeah.
And they can work. And they can also connected with the mentors that they are working in suppose in a tech sector or in a life science sector or what. So we can connect them the various institutions also. There are so many sandboxes are there where they can check their and test their products also. So that's one. Another is the fund of fund that Sidvi sir, SP Singh sir just explained to you, where we provide a fund to SIDBI. From there, they invest to AIFs, alternative investment funds, where we provide 1 rupee and other investment pool there 2 rupees. So actual investment will be 3 rupees. And I'm happy to announce that our previous version of Fund of Fund 1.0, although the mandate was 2x, but actually the investment happened 3.8x. So after investing around 600 crore, we already invested 23,000 crore rupees to the startups. So after this remarkable success of this Fund of Fund 1, now government has decided to extend this scheme further. The Fund of Fund 2 is coming with another 10,000 crore. And this time our main focus will be deep tech, manufacturing deep tech mainly. So another scheme is the credit guarantee scheme, where startup can take loans from various banks and government bears the collateral. So they will get collateral free loan. So government will support that loan. If startup is taking loan and somehow it fails, so government will bear that cost. Another is that we give a tax exemption for 3 years to the startup who are working well. They are doing something good, scaling up. Some deep tech thing is there, and they are employing lots of people. They are providing employment. So based on various criteria, every month we had a meeting, and entire panel they decide which startups to give this benefit. So once accepted, the startup will be tax free for 3 years. It's a huge benefit for the startups. This is the scheme only. But other than that, we have dedicated platform for mentorship connect, There's another one that's coming only a better stages there, Bhaskar, called Bhaskar. It's a platform where all the people connected to the startup ecosystem can come together, be it startup, mentor, VCs, investor, academia, you name it. Everyone can register there and they can chat. It's like a bigger LinkedIn for startup only. We have Marv. That is also a mentorship platform where startups can get ideas and inspirations also. Apart from this, that our Prime Minister, Honorable Sri Narendra Modi ji, and our Honorable Minister for Commerce and Industry, both are very, very much dedicated to startup. It's our Prime Minister's vision that India should not be job seekers; it should be job creators. So that thought process has changed. If you visited India 10 to 20 years back, it's like if nothing works for a person, he does some business. So it's like a demeaning thing. But now even IIT people drops out and they start their own startup and they proudly say that I am a start.
Yeah.
So this the change in mindset has been brought by our prime minister. So the startup ecosystem has the support from the highest level. Political support is there. So in DPIIT, we changed almost 63 regulations and made the working of startups easy in India. So there is a dedicated department for ease of doing business. So you just name it that we are facing problem due to this regulation and all, and we'll try to solve it. So another part of our initiative is that the outreach, not only within India, the entire world. So Government of India has around 20 plus bridges in various countries, including Nordic region also. So through these bridges, we work together, collaborate, and one of the sub scheme was that to give this exposure to the startup to the outer countries, to the global. The startups who are working really well and they have a really good idea. So we filter out those startups, suppose for TechBBQ, based on the TechBBQ theme this time, life science, deep tech, clean tech, ESG. So we have shortlisted around 10 startups for we get thousands of applications. We launched a selection process through our portal that all startups can apply. After going a rigorous filtering, they have been selected. And if you visit our stall here, it's a C19. They are doing amazingly. So here also we are getting all the feedback from the investors also, other startups also, and they have a really really good idea. So this is one of our focus to give this startup a platform to go global, explore the other market, learn from other startup ecosystem, and they can collaborate and work together and grow together. So our main focus here is to engage with Nordic region and learn from each other, collaborate with each other, and grow together.
Awesome. I just want to repeat because I think it's a great point and really shows how dedicated the Indian government is to startups. Is that the government is sending you as a representative and your colleague to Denmark, but you're not going here alone. You actually make an application form for startups to apply to join you on a journey to Denmark to foster international relationships between Nordic startups and Indian startups. Not only did you just pick out something that the government liked, no, you made an open application at thousands of applicants and chose 10 prominent startups to join you here in Copenhagen at TechBBQ to foster the international relationships between the Indian startups and well, just about the rest of the world that is represented here at TechBBQ. I think it's a great point and really, really shows how invested the Indian government is into the startup scene. And this is not something you see
Yeah.
Many places do.
I'm happy to just tell you this, that just like TechBBQ here in Denmark, some startups are attending in Brazil just right now only.
Oh,
So they have also selected through that process only, and based on their theme, they have been sent there. So we have lined up there. There's Moscow, and there's Oslo is coming out, Finland. So we attend so many events, and we take our startups there to give them this opportunity.
great opportunities for Indian startups. As we also heard your colleagues speak about, there are organizations as well helping the startups connect with European markets, European developers, whatever they need, as well as the government itself actually working to help startups get a great start in life. You have the seed capital for brand new organizations, and you have tax exempt status for 3 years for companies. This is a huge thing to be tax exempt for 3 years. So before we round out, I hope you had a great time here at TechBBQ.
Yes, definitely.
You enjoyed the time here, and very happy with Saul bringing the 10 companies here.
Yeah.
Awesome. If you just for the fun of it, you have a great time here. It's been 2 busy days, I imagine, really hectic days.
Yeah.
If you have to pinpoint maybe a single thing as the greatest experience that you will take away from TechBBQ, will you be able to fill us in on what you take away from here as the greatest experience at TechBBQ 2025?
I think the mindset of this region, that's what I like the most. They are so punctual, they're so focused and dedicated. I think our startups should learn this, to be punctual, to be dedicated, to give 200% what you are doing, and to be disciplined and making the most out of it.
Yeah.
So I like this really very much. And since, as you know, India is a big country with 1.4 billion people.
Yeah.
So it is like a garden for me. When I go out, it's like so open and clean. So one of the biggest problem that India is facing is the population. Due to that, all the pollutions are there. And I live in New Delhi, so there is a huge problem of pollution, air pollution, the water problem. So what we are looking here, that the technological advantage that this region has.
Awesome.
So our startup can connect with them and try to solve the real problem. So that will be beneficial for both the region.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining the TechBBQ and the TechBBQ podcast of 2025. It was my pleasure having you here. Really looking forward to seeing what you're doing with the Indian startup space. And I think everyone should be looking a little bit more towards India in the future.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much for having me here and giving this opportunity.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.